Happy Christmas from Tattoo Evercade Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Christmas episode of the Total Evercade Podcast. I am Blonners, and to my right I've got Triangle Face. How are you?
Good evening. Merry Christmas all.
And also Sir Topham Hat. How are you doing? Oh, is he frozen?
Hiya!
You say festive, he's frozen.
Everybody in the comment section.
Frozen. Brilliant. So, without further ado, we will... Hang on. Someone's at the door. Hey!
Look at that.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I've got some new trousers. It's like Wallace and Gromit, except it's not the wrong trousers. I've got the right trousers now.
It's the right trousers.
It is the right trousers. I am in. I'm sorry. People probably thought, oh, this is going to be a great guest. Oh, it's him. Oh,
It is a great guest, but you're not a guest. You're
Shucks.
solid.
Yes.
Oh, there goes the door.
Good evening. Hello.
Hey!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We've got another guest in. So how are you, Matt?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Looking forward to Christmas and looking forward to Christmas Evercade.
It's very
Looking forward
good
to
to have
some
you.
time off.
Yeah, can't wait. So, right, let's get on to our first. Oh, someone else is at the door. Who's that? Oh,
Hello,
Hey.
do you want another snowman?
Hey, it's Mr.
Do you want
Tyrrell. How
another
are you?
snowman? I'm really good, thanks, mate. How are you?
I am breathing regularly, so I could be a lot worse.
This is good.
That is my glass half full. I
Merry
think-
Christmas, everybody. Hi to the panel.
Indeed.
Hey,
Merry
ain't it?
Christmas. There's a load of people in the chat. We've got lots and lots of people in here. I won't say everybody's name because there really is a stacked house so far. So you are all incredibly welcome tonight. And yeah, we've might have some things to give away, possibly. Who knows? It's the season of giving and Christmas, so we will. Oh, Gene, yes, no, Mr. Blobby. I know. I'd love to have Mr. Blobby as a guest. I really would. That would probably be one of my favourite guests of all time. Right. Let us jump in with while Blonners still goes through all of the people that are here in the chat.
mate. There's loads.
We've got what are you playing? So while Blonners does that, I'm going to go to Nick first. So Nick, what have you been playing?
Okay, not really an awful lot of Evercade, I'll be honest, but there is a reason for that. I have been playing the Oblivion remaster on my PS5.
Boom.
But the only reason I'm holding off playing Evercade, folks, is I have invested in a Taito arcade cabinet, which I'm going to open Christmas Day. So I finally jumped on board that. So I'm just waiting. I'm going to unload all my arcade carts and I'm going to have a blast.
Nice. I really keep dabbling in the arcade. It's going to happen at some point. It's probably going to happen over the Christmas holidays when, you know, that sort of thing just happens. It just falls into your basket and you walk out with it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Oh, dude, you're going to have to let us know how that Taito one is. I love the colors on that one.
Yeah, will do, mate. I'm a massive Taito fanboy, so I wasn't really going to kind of jump on the arcade journey, but I saw that one come, and I'm sorry, but and more so for my wallet, I broke.
Let's go to Blunners now. Now he's gone through the chat. Blunners, what are you playing?
I need to take myself off mute. Yeah, I am still playing Rare Collection 1. I've slowly been making my way through it. I am really enjoying it, but I was expecting it to be a bit better than what it is. So a bit, it is okay. I'm not, like I said on the previous Battletoads and Conquer's Pocket Tales is as good as I thought they would be. Just the specky games. Let's quickly pop in and play games, really. But yeah, I was really hoping it was going to be a little bit better than what it is. I would say it's like a good 7 triangles out of 10, maybe. So yeah, that is what I've been playing recently.
Okay. And Tim, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? Well, I've still been on the Data East Arcade 1. Because that lives on my Evercade quite a bit because it's got Burger Time on there. I'm always happy with a bit of Burger Time, and I quite like Gates of Doom, Dark Seal, and Wizard Fire. Are quite fun little fighters. But one game I not really played much was Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, so I started playing that a bit. And actually, just before the show, I checked out the new sort of game of the month. Is it couldn't pronounce it? Astrolix. It's got a Y in there somewhere, so it threw me. And yeah, I've only played for like 5 seconds, but it's like graphics are nice, music's nice. Looks like my kind of game. Looks quite fun, so I'm going to be getting into that. I think as the game of the month because I don't have the cart that it's on, so good opportunity for me to play it.
Excellent. And Matt, what have you been playing?
Well, a bit like Obsolete Worlds there in the chat, I've been having a go with Hogs of War. I got the Gremlin 2 cart, really good. It kind of feels like with these PS1 games, feels like you got kind of grown up games on there now. Like some proper games. It's not Canyon Bomber or it's not like, that sort of stuff. And it's really great. It's my kind of game, that kind of strategic. I have also been playing a little bit of the Zero Tolerance. I'm still kind of plugging my way through that. I read online there's 40 levels, and I'm like, oh, bloody hell. So I've been working. But then I'm up to 234 games played now on Evercade because I had the PK3 cart in the alpha. Zero Tolerance, and I thought, well, let's check out some of the ones on there I haven't played before. And Super Bubble Pop is really good fun. Game Boy Advance game, so it'd probably be even better like on the alpha, the graphics, but if you had it on the handheld, probably be really cool. But yeah, wasn't so impressed with Punch King, my kind of thing, or Metal Mech. Yeah, not so good, but yeah, the Super Bubble Pop definitely really good. Zero Tolerance on there, 40 Winks on there. Some great ones on there. So, yeah,
Excellent
stuff.
Nice. And Derek, what have you been playing?
Well, it's great to hear a mention there to Zero Tolerance. I love both Zero Tolerance 1 and 2 on Evercade. I'm a massive, massive fan, and just find it works so well. Until you've played it, you know what they say: don't knock it until you've tried. And yeah, it's, for me, it's better fun than the Duke Nukem ones in the same style. So yeah, anybody that hasn't checked out those cartridges, do it just for those games because honestly, it's worth its weight in gold. For myself personally, I've been listening to the Turrican soundtrack, the Ultimate Collection, because obviously we've got Turrican coming in February. So I thought it was time to listen to a bit of that music. I've been playing on my Alpha as well. Primarily, I've been playing R-Type, which is always one of my favorites. And this time of year, I like to go back to sort of ones I'm familiar with and really enjoy. And also, I've been playing a fair bit of my favorite Minky Monkey because I'm a massive Donkey Kong Jr. fan, and that sort of takes me back to that. And once you get a run of those levels and you start getting into the later stages, it really is just such fun. So yeah, that's been my sort of gaming week so far.
Nice. So I have, with news of the various carts that are going legacy and this kind of thing, I've been looking at mine and thinking, there's a couple there I've not really given a great deal of time to. So similar to Derek, this one has quite a lot of shooters, which is not normally my thing, but been going with the Ireme, and I have been enjoying the hell out of R-Type. Hard, but I have been enjoying it. And I've really been persevering with Moon Patrol because it's fun, and I didn't realize quite how much fun it was. It's dead simple, but again can get quite tricky. So I'm slowly making my way through Irene, which I've not given the time to as much as I probably should have. I know there's a lot of people that love the Irene collections, but one that I have been putting still quite a lot of time into is still the Neo Geo collection. The first one, I picked that up, I think maybe on the last TEP that I did, which I know is probably quite a while ago now. And I am just enjoying the hell out of everything on it. Pretty much everything has taken me by surprise. Obviously, Metal Slug was the main thing, but I've put so much time into King of Fighters, it's probably a bit criminal. It feels like well, it is an old school fighting game, but it feels very much like I've gone back to my youth and I'm playing, you know, a proper side-scrolling 2D beat 'em up, and it's just so enjoyable. So I'm hoping that Santa may bring some of the other Neo Geo collections so that I can try and experience some of what they've got on them. So yeah, I've been mainly arcading arcade collections for myself. So there we go. Right, we can move on to another topic.
Maybe before we do, I'm sure there's a...
Ooh.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door.
Hey guys, Sean from Evercade here. I hope you're all doing well and you're all ready for a good holiday break. Just want to pop in to say thank you very much for supporting us throughout the year, both to the Total Video Gamers podcast and also to you, the fans. It's really, really great to see our community so really engaged with our products, and we've been delighted to bring you so many new IPs this year with Neo Geo, Taito on cartridges, and even going into next year with Turrican. So we know that you guys are going to eat well. Thank you very much for your support. I hope all of you have some Evercade-based goodies under the tree or something you really, really want. And we're looking forward to a great 2026 with you. Have a good one.
That's nice. Oh, isn't that nice? We've got a nice little message from
That's
Sean there
nice.
for everyone. Excellent. Oh, what a nice guest to have dropped in on the old door camera there. So, that's made me feel all warm and fuzzy, Blunders. Okay, shall we go with Game of the Month? Because I know Tim's played it. I have not played it, so Tim can sell it to me. I know he's had to just drop off for just a moment. So,
Yeah,
Blunners, Game of the Month. Have you played it?
I've only had a quick go on it, but I was just about to load up the screen. So if you can go to someone else quick, and I'll bring up the screen.
I'm going to go straight to the next of you, next to Matt. Matt, the Game of the Month. We've had a hard time saying the name, so hit us with the name, and have you managed to play it?
I'm not sure I'm going to get it right. So Astyanax. I have I've got the Jalco arcade one, which it comes off of. An excellent cart, definitely one of the better for me purple ones. And yeah, it's great. Kind of, I would call it hack and slash. I don't know. I think it's not quite beat 'em up. I'd say kind of hack and slash. It's really good fun. Yeah, and you can charge up your axe and things if you don't, or you can just keep swinging it to try and hit people. Yeah, pretty good. The hit detection feels a little bit funky at times, but it's yeah, no good for that kind of thing. That just straight kind of walk right kind of across the screen and just hit everything that comes along, and it does feel like stuff just keeps coming out of nowhere on you and taking you by surprise. But yeah, no, decent fun. Yeah, and if you like that kind of game, you know, I'm not sure it's particularly representative of the other games on there, because actually that cart's got a decent kind of mix of shooters and yeah, I guess 64th Street detective story is a bit more. That's probably a bit more I would call a beat 'em up more, but yeah. So it's got shooters. Rodland is a really great one. Avenging Spirits, Saint Dragon. So yeah, it's got shooters and those. So if you like that game, I would definitely get that cart.
Okay.
For sure.
Excellent. Nick, have you managed to play Highlight of the Month, or do you own the collection it's part of?
I own the actual collection. It's been an awful long time since I have played it, to be fair, boys. From what I recall, it wasn't a bad little game. We really need the Indie Heroes games to come back, don't we? You know, where they preview the ones before they set up an Indie Heroes cart.
Yeah. Let's have a go. Tim, I know you said you managed to have a quick blast on this. I'm gonna, before we go to Blunners and Derek, I'm gonna give you the chance to sell me the game because I haven't played it.
Oh god, so I've only played it very briefly because I want to see what it was. But graphically, it looks great. It, like play wise, it felt very sort of something like Ghosts and Ghouls, but I didn't die immediately after being hit, so it's a bit more forgiving. And there lots of enemies spawning, and you're chucking your axe around. So yeah, it's my kind of game, to be honest. I think I'll sink some time into it, but I've never played it before. It's not one I've heard of, so a nice hidden gem to discover. So yeah, definitely going to spend a bit of time on it, I think. Yeah, I agree with what Nick's saying about bring back indie heroes, bring back a new indie game each month. That was great. But in the meantime, it is nice if you're, I mean, for anyone that's a full complete set collector, this has probably been a bit of a lost on them because they've got all the carts, but I don't have every cart. I've got a pretty modest collection, but there have been quite a few showing up that are not on carts I own, so I've been quite pleased to get a chance to play some more things.
Yeah, even for me, that's the same. You know, I've got quite a lot of carts. I've got, you know, I'm missing about 20, but when we had that Mr. Gimmick, I don't have the Sunsoft one, so that was really good, fun to play. I don't have C64 3, so Boulder Dash is a great one. Actually, I was talking to my brother at the weekend, and he's not updated because he's still playing Boulder Dash. You know, we don't have the cart, so yeah, you can do that. So yeah, but it's fun to dip in and kind of remind yourself of them as well, and have them built in. So you don't have to.
Nice.
Take it around of you.
Yeah, no, I like it. Blunners, have you had an opportunity to play?
Yeah, I have had a quick go on it, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I don't have this cart, so this is definitely one I want to be picking up. Played it on the alpha. That's what it's made for, really. Yeah, I really can't wait to. Well, it didn't take long to complete, but I really want to spend some more time on it. It's one that passed me by, so I'm really enjoying it.
Excellent. And then Derek, what are your thoughts on the current game of the month?
Yeah, I mean, when I very first got the Jarlaco arcade cartridge, I think this was the very first one I played. I'm a massive, massive fan of Rastan, and this is sort of a poor man's Rastan, but nonetheless, though, still a lot of fun. And one of the things, as I say, like Tim said about the hit detection, that you know, you can take a bit of a blow. This is only a good thing, and I must admit, on one credit, I was easily getting to sort of level 3 without having to put a second credit in. So there's loads and loads of opportunity. If you just think smart, you run on a bit, don't try and get tangled up in too much fighting unless you absolutely have to. And the bosses, there's a lot of techniques, especially, I don't want to spoil things, but with the second level boss, there's a great technique where you can take no hits basically and take him out, but you've just got to know his pattern. So, you know, it might be the first couple of times you've got to meet him, but after that, yeah, you should be sorting him no problem and rolling on to level 3 on that one credit. So yeah, lots of opportunity. But yeah, Jarlaco collection, it is a brilliant collection. There's like Rodland, Saint Dragon, which is one of my favorites. But yeah, this is certainly right up there. So yeah, I mean, I would say for people to pick it up. But again, it's not one I haven't personally downloaded this game of the month, because obviously I own the cartridge originally and I beat all the games on it. So there's no need for me to download it. So yeah, like in here, we totally and utterly need that back. And remember with companies, and this is something Blazer's got to remember, it's not what you've done that people are interested in. It's what you're doing right now. And that's what Blaze need to concentrate on, is bringing us some new, fresh stuff that's going to get excitement going, rather than someone like myself thinking, it's Christmas time, I want to download the game of the month, have something new to play, and instead I've got nothing.
It's so I mean, I definitely feel that it's definitely something I'm going to update for my EXP or my VS for sure, because I don't have this collection. But yeah, it would be nice to have something new, have something that not everybody has to sort of wet the whistle with in the Christmas period. So yeah, let's see what 2026 brings. I know people have missed Indie Heroes, so hopefully Indie Heroes of some sort will be coming back for sure.
Indie home computer heroes.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
So I briefly mentioned earlier that we probably had quite a few things to give away. So shall we do a giveaway?
Yeah, Tim, you got the wheel.
Right, here we go. We are going to do our first giveaway of the evening. So
What can the word be?
Let's give right. So first of all, this is going to be open to everyone in the UK. So we will have a giveaway going on in the Hangout a bit later on. That is going to be an America only one. So we will have a giveaway for our friends across the pond as well, courtesy of long-time supporter, which we'll bring up later on. So yes, this first giveaway is going to be for UK only. Sean from Blaze has very kindly donated 2 Super Pockets, so we are going to give one of those Super Pockets away now. Blunners, what is the first Super Pocket? I'll let you pick.
So the first one, shall we go for? We'll go for the Technos. So the first one will be the Technos Super Pocket that he has kindly donated.
So in the chat for Technos, if you want to be entered onto the Wheel of Doom, could you
prepare yourselves for the Wheel of Doom?
Oh, get into the chat. Hashtag Techno. We're going a little bit too unlimited here. So if you want to have your name entered into the Wheel of Doom to win a Technos Super Pocket, brand new, courtesy of Blaze Entertainment, get into the chat. Hashtag Techno. Maybe we'll use Cybernoid as the word. Yes, get in there. What we'll do is we'll do another segment. We'll give Tim some time. Tim is going to be furiously cutting and pasting and typing your names into the Wheel of Doom, and we will come back in a few moments' time. We'll give people a heads up when we're gonna close that one, because we do have quite a few giveaways this evening. So hashtag Techno.
Oh,
that sounded like the
Hey everyone, it's Mag here, and I want to wish all the viewers and all the team at Total Video Gamers a very Merry Christmas!
Gotta love Mag. Thank you, Mag. Always wonderful to see. Hopefully we will be able to start talking about some stuff that Mag has always got on the go in the new year. He's going to have some great stuff happening next year. So if you're not already, please make sure you are following. Do you follow on Twitch? I think you follow on Twitch, don't you?
Yeah.
Either way, head over to Mag's Twitch channel, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy. Give him a follow. He plays pretty much every night of the week, and it's an absolute riot. So thanks, Mag. Merry Christmas. What are we going to go for? Shall we talk about Legacy carts. More carts are going legacy. So this is your window of opportunity to try and find the cart for a good price. So, Blunners, hit us. What is going legacy?
So, legacy is the Ryan Andrews collection of indie. Sorry, Ryan.
Merry Christmas, Ryan.
In Television 1 collection, in Television 2, and the Iron Arcade 1. They're all going from March 2026. But don't forget, there's also 4 carts that are going legacy at the end of this month. And that is Indie Heroes Collection 1, Pico Interactive Collection 2, Mega Cat Studios Collection 2, and Sydney Hunter Collection. So there are them 4 going, and now another 3 carts going legacy. So yeah, that one that Ryan's got, I'm sure that'll be worth a few pennies.
Man, legacy. Yeah, like Andy's put there. Imagine in Television collection going for £200 on eBay. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what a day that would be? I think that would be Ryan's.
Happened.
Well, that is true. That I do agree with you. There was a period in time where people were paying upwards of three figures for Ridge Racer 6. Was it on the 360 for a short period of time? No idea where that came from. But yeah, so let's go to Derek first on this one. From the newly released carts going legacy, what would you say is, what if you had to pick one for someone to jump on immediately and not miss the opportunity, what one would you go for?
Well, as I said, I've been playing Imren, and if you're a massive fan of things like Moon Patrol, In the Hunt is just one you've definitely got to try out. R-Type, obviously, and if you like crazy games in Battle Chopper, or even the fun of 10-Yard Fight, I mean, come on, they are pretty awesome. So yeah, I mean, I would say to anybody, pick these up, but don't pay crazy prices. I was able to help somebody out in the week with some duplicate cartridges I had in the Hangout. And again, I have got duplicate cartridges of in Television and of Imren. So please don't go paying crazy prices. Come and see me if you're in the UK, and obviously I'll get it shipped out to you free of charge. And obviously, you just have to pay for the cartridge. But do pick up that Imren cartridge. Also, don't just sleep on the Intellivision ones. I did have a lot of fun, especially with Intellivision 2. There's some brilliant games on that collection. If you're into sort of dungeon crawlers, which are very similar to the ones on the C64 collections, if you've played that. So if you enjoy a good dungeon crawler, or even if you've played Loop Hero on the Switch, again, they're very kind of similar in style. So if you're into that type of thing, then it's definitely worth in Television 2 picking the cartridge up. Some of the games are funky, I'm going to admit it, but there are a few gems in there, and if you miss them, well, you're going to wish you tried them out. So do check them out, especially if you can get them for a very good price.
Yeah, I seem to remember I picked up in Television 1 for I think £12 in Argos, brand new, and
Wow.
I was
Bargain.
dead happy with that. Like, I know Ryan's not the biggest fan, but yeah, I think even for what's the asteroid game on it? Astroblast. Is it Astroblast? I think it is. That is worth the £12 of entry anyway. So yeah, I had a great time with that, and there are a few gems on there, really good. I have yet to dive in on the in Television Collection 2. I know it's Ryan's favorite, Astro Smash. There we go. Thank you, Gene. I know it's Ryan's favorite, so it is something I am going to get round to picking up, I think. So we'll have to run with that. Yeah. Nick, if you had to pick from one of the new legacy carts for people to jump on immediately, which one would you go for?
I'd say, without a shadow of a doubt, grab Indie Heroes or Mega Cat. Iron is good as well. In television is probably a matter of taste, I suppose. I know, like, Rye is like massively loving it and all that, but seriously, there are some quality little games on there, and we are like a retro gaming community, so it would be a shame to miss out on them. So I mean, if you can, grab them. But for me, without a shadow of a doubt, the cart that probably brought me to Evercade and keeps me going even to this day is Indie Heroes.
Yeah, Indie Heroes is a great one. We talk about it, I would say, weekly, and I think everybody always talks about some of the massive highlights on that first Indie Heroes. It's a really special game, special collection. That one is, I'd have to agree. That one you cannot sleep on. If you've slept on it this far, shame. And now is your chance. Get it now before it becomes silly price. Let's keep going in that direction. Matt, what are your thoughts on some of these legacy carts, and what would you pick for someone as a must-have?
Yeah, of the latest three, I don't think for me in television isn't that great a loss. I just wasn't I wasn't alive in the 70s, so I'm afraid that those type of games aren't for me. I did pick up in television one because Astro Smash does appear on, and Night Stalker appears on like those 100 games to play before you die. So I kind of picked them up for that kind of sake. But IREM definitely, and for me actually, In the Hunt, somebody mentioned it on there. If you like the graphics and the art style of Metal Slug, I think it's the same people who did both of them. And In the Hunt is a great game, 2-player. Lightning Swords, Macy actually mentioned it in the chat as well. Again, I really love that one. Again, you charge up your sword. It feels better than the Asterix one. I think actually it's a better version of that. And Moon Patrol, as you were saying, Ollie, earlier, really good fun, shooting up and shooting across. And it feels really basic, but it's one of those games where, the graphics are basic and it's a little bit, but it's the playability, the gameplay of it just is really good fun. So, and of course, Indie Heroes. That's what we love. Indie Heroes one. You really should get Indie Heroes one. That's the game, the cart you need to get. But I mean, if you've got a wobbly table or something, pick up in television 1 or 2. Can help you out there. But those are no great loss to me.
Tim, what are your thoughts on the legacy carts that are coming around now, and what would your pick be?
So I think I'm just going to be answering the same as the others. Really, I've not really been into getting like the old school carts like in television and the Atari ones and things like that. I'm more into the indie games and slightly more modern sort of systems we get on there. But out of the legacy carts, I think Indie Heroes one is definitely one to get before it's too late. I think that's probably my favorite cart that's ever come out. It's got some really good games on there. I don't think there's a bad game on it, to be honest. I think it's one of the carts I can honestly say that I've played every game and enjoyed every game, whereas I think with every other cart there might be at least one game on that it's not for me, or there's maybe a couple of games I've perhaps not got to yet. But Indie Heroes 1, I've played every game on that cart and liked them all.
Excellent. So just before we go to Blunners, for everyone, I'm going to give you a couple of minute warning now. If you want to be in with a chance of winning a Technos Super Pocket courtesy of Blaze Entertainment, please get into the chat. Hashtag Techno. Once we have finished this topic, we will go to the Wheel of Doom and we will see who is going to win. Blunners, what are your thoughts on these the legacy carts, and which one would you pick to tell someone you must buy this one now?
Yeah, I would definitely go. Same as like everyone else is saying. You'd have to go for me. RM Arcade 1, in television 1 and 2, just isn't really my thing. So definitely that collection. But you are quite lucky too because you get that bundled in. Just let Derek back in, and then there's some good games. I was saying the Mega Cats one is great as well. It's a shame that it'd be interesting to see why they're all going, what license is affecting it. But I think someone said, is it Dedius the one that's affecting the Heroes one? So,
is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's true, Derek, but yeah, it's a shame really, because that is a fantastic cart.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a good car, absolutely. And the whole idea of Evercade is meant to be about preservation. So, it'd be nice if there weren't quite so many legacy carts in a console that's trying to preserve things, really. But there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, it's Indie Heroes. Everyone said that. I'm not gonna dwell on that too much, but I will just throw out there Dedius, and I will throw out there Flea. They're some of my top 2 picks. Flea is just addictive. So yeah, it's got to be Indie Heroes 1. But from what I am playing on IRIM, I would recommend IRIM as well, because that has the 3 IRIM collections now, or is it just the 2? I can't remember. I'm sure it's 3. But either way, it's got more than one collection. So, that says to you that there's a good library and potentially even room for more collections. So definitely don't miss out on the chance to be able to get the first one. And yeah, sod it. In television, pick it up. The first one. Can't comment on Intellivision Collection 2, but the first one, I have some fun with it, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it online for a decent price, because it seems to be one of those ones that is always in a game. So if you still have a physical game store near you, I'm sure there's a chance Intellivision 1 or 2 will be in there. So grab it before it's not going to be in there much longer. But yeah, I do agree with what you say there, Derek. It is a shame that that some of these carts have to go legacy, because it'd be great if they were just available for much longer. But
did the Atari sale affect it, like Gene Joker's saying in there? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Intellivision have bought up the rights now. Atari bought up the rights from Intellivision, and obviously the Amico still hasn't seen the light of day. So is that a reason why, do you reckon?
Who knows? Absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I mean, a new deal's probably got to be struck with Atari, and it's probably not high enough sales for them to go back and get the license again. So,
yeah,
which is fair enough. Let's scrap that one and let's have a look at some of the other brilliant Atari stuff they have got. So that'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Right. Let's do it. Let's play the Wheel of Doom.
Prepare yourselves for the Wheel of Doom.
Ooh, do like me a Wheel of Doom. Here we go.
Ready?
So we have got a lovely selection of names in there. Don't worry, there will be a few more opportunities to win some stuff. So this is to win a Technos Super Pocket, courtesy of Blaze Entertainment. This is one of 2 Super Pockets they have given us. So good luck, everybody, and let's see what happens. Go for it, Tim.
The wheel, make the deal.
Yourselves for the Wheel of Doom.
Gamertron.
Amazing. Get them to email us.
Congratulations. That's fantastic. I'm glad that's gone to a long-time supporter. So Gamertron, if you could please get in touch with us, whether that's on Instaspam or messaging one of us on Facebook, and just let us know your real name and address.
The email account.
Yeah, or the
Total
email
Video
account.
Gamers
Yes.
at Gmail.
And then what we can do is we will get in touch with Sean. We'll let him know your details, and they will send you out a Technos Super Pocket. So well done, Gamertron. Massive congrats. Let's just let Gamertron get into. Oh,
Oh, who's
There's
that?
somebody at the door.
Total Video Gamers, Azavar here. Hopefully you're doing all right. I just want to say, hopefully you get some nice, shiny new video games for Christmas and you get some time to kick back, chill out, and enjoy them. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Azavar's channel is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You've really got to head on over to that channel and see what an absolute wizard that man
His
is.
Legacy of Kane walkthrough helped me so much because I was like just wandering around like a reject, like not knowing where I was going or doing. And then it gave me a bit of help when I was like pissing up the wall, basically wasting time.
Yeah, his channel is absolutely fantastic. We've got the Crow in the chat. Good evening, Crow, or morning. Is it afternoon, morning?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
morning over there, isn't it?
Morning. Good morning, Crow. I hope you're keeping good, man. Okay, so has Gamertron appeared in the chat? Yes, he is. Woohoo! 3rd year lucky. Excellent, Gamertron. I'm so pleased for you, dude. So yeah, get in touch with us and we will get that sent out to you. What is Azavar's channel? I think it is just at Azavar, is it not?
Azavar, yeah. I'll put it in the description after the show.
We'll get it in there. Okay. Shall we get the next Wheel of Doom set up, ready to go?
Yeah.
So, Blunners, what is the
Prepare yourselves for the Wheel of Doom.
I don't think I'll ever get bored of that.
So the next one we'll be giving away, You Can't See Me, the John Cena Data Super Pocket Collection, just in homage of the late great GOAT who has just retired. The Data Super Pocket that has been given to us by Sean at Plays. That is the next one we'll be giving away. So yeah, leave You Can't See Me in the comments and we will add you. But UK only, please, for this one.
So there we go. Get into the chat. You can't see me. And we will enter you into the Wheel of Doom for the next Super Pocket giveaway. So again, we'll give you a... We will give you a few minute warning when that is... Well, yeah, basically when you've just got it to go. And we will see who wins the second of our giveaways. Okay, let's go to what's coming in 2026. So, Blunners, do you want to kick us off with what is coming in 2026?
So other than the carts that we know that are coming, which Taito 3 and Turrican, they did it very good. I personally think we are going to see Rare Collection 2 come.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my pick for 2026. I think there'll be a Rare Collection 2. Hopefully it does very well. Because I know that we're not going to be getting, like, he says we're going to be eating well, but we're not going to be eating much of the indie side of things, which is what I want to. But I do think 2026 we will see a Rare Collection 2.
Wouldn't it be good if there was a Rare Collection 2 with a particular game on it that rhymes with Clanjo and Bowie? Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't that be something?
The Banjo Air Pilot. Is it the Air Pilot? Could be the one that was on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, the one on the Game Boy.
Yeah,
I know what you're on about.
But Pilot, Banjo Pilot. That was it. But I can't see. I just can't see it. It'll struggle. I think it might struggle to render the 3D. Like, I know Glover didn't run as great, but there was a sneaky 64-bit update, wasn't there? A couple of months back that they released in the patch notes. So it could be on the horizon.
That would be absolutely
well, one cart hit, wouldn't it?
That would be smashing.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
that would be smashing. Tim, from what we know is coming in 2026, what is something you're looking forward to, and also what would you say is your what's the word I'm looking for? What's your prediction? Do you have a prediction?
Well, I don't know if it's a prediction or more of a hope, but I really want to see. Excuse me. I really want to see a Neo Geo Alpha.
Yeah,
because Neo Geo carts. We've had a really nice looking Super Pocket. Please, can we have a Neo Geo Alpha? Because I have held off getting an Alpha, and it's getting to the point now where I'm just like, I'll just get the Street Fighter one, which will be great, and I'm sure I love the Street Fighter one. But I've just got a feeling that we might get a Neo Geo one. If I hold out a little bit longer, I could get one with like Fatal Fury or King of Fighters on there, and Metal Slug. I was like, I just want to wait a little bit because I know the artwork on that will look really nice. So that's what I'm kind of holding out for at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
and is there something in the 26 catalogue so far that's got your attention, or?
I don't know at the moment. I'm a bit just going to wait and see how things go, to be honest. I'm still a bit behind on some of the carts come towards the end of the year. I've not picked up Roadcraft yet, and everyone said great stuff about Roadcraft. I just haven't got it yet. So there was a good Black Friday deal, and I was like, I'd love to hit or add to basket, but it might be under my tree, and I just don't know it yet. So no, it's too close. And then my birthday's right after Christmas because my birthday's in January. So it's like it's a dangerous time of year to buy for myself. So just gonna have to wait.
Okay. Matt, what would you say from the 2026 lineup is caught your attention, and what would be a prediction for you for the new year?
Well, I think out of the two carts, I would probably go with the Turrican collection. And that Amstrad. But neither of them particularly, I might wait and let my brother buy the Turrican one, and then I'll borrow it off him. But what I would like is a Pico 8. So not Pico with a K, but Pico with a C, and the Pico 8, a Pico 8 collection on there, I think. Because then you could almost do it again as a yearly thing. What are the best games? What are the best Pico 8 games that have been developed in the last year? And have a greatest hits and keep going with that. Amazing kind of indie scene that's kind of popping. With all of the chip tunes. It just great kind of scene. I think really active. All the game jams that happen with Pico 8 and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I think, and again, it would bring a whole bunch of new people, I think, into the ecosystem, who maybe, they're all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, I can buy, this virtual console that was never a thing is now actually on a console with a physical cartridge kind of thing. It would, I think there's some mileage in that, but yeah. So,
I think that's a great idea and a really good way to bring in a plethora of new people. Yeah, it could be fun. Could be really good fun. I like it. Nick, of 26 so far, what's something that's caught your attention, if anything, and what are your predictions for the new year?
Okay, before the Evercade stuff, just the last time is now. Thank you, Cena. Sorry guys, I had to get that in. Big WWE fan. So I'm looking forward to both of the new carts. Turrican is going to be fun. I have fond memories of those on the C64, I think it was, particularly the second one. Taito, you've got me. Just take my money. Somebody in the comments I saw it flash over had said about an ID collection like Doom, Quake, stuff like that. Heretic, things like that. I think that'd be unbelievable, and it could easily be done if they could get that license. My dream one is I'm going to put it out there, Konami or Sega, but I can't see that happening.
Sega Sega's interesting because Sega kind of are on everything. So Sega, I don't know. I could see a Sega collection happening. Konami are in a weird box of their own. You know, they just kind of did nothing for years and then just out of nowhere dropped, you know, 2 Silent Hill games, both of which are amazing. A redo of a Metal Gear game, which is also really bloody good. And you're like, where the hell have you been? Like, what are you? Okay, fine, you're back in the game. Let's go with it. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, Sega Konami. I could see it happening. I could. Wouldn't hold my breath, but I could see it happening. Derek, of the carts so far, is there something that sort of caught your attention? And what would you say is your prediction, if you're allowed to say anything?
Well, I mean, there are so many great guesses. I saw somebody mention down below Team 17 too. Now, obviously, Team 17 was their biggest selling cartridge. It creeped inside of the top 40. It's an instant gold mine. Now, whenever anybody mentions the game Super Frog, obviously, which Team 17 own, they don't own the rights to the name Super Frog. However, that is easily licensed. So to bring that would be a massive to the platform. And I know lots of people that would pick that collection up just for Super Frog. So that would be an absolute stonker. Now, as you said, there was an N64 update done a few months ago. And home of Duke Nukem here on the Evercade, wouldn't it be great to see Duke Nukem 64? So that could also be a variable for the future. Now, also, on top of that, you've got to look that obviously we've had 3 Taito collections. We're still missing Rainbow Islands. We're still missing Bubble Bobble. Now, we know they're possible because obviously they're on the Switch collections. So, you know, we want Paracel Stars. We want Rainbow Islands. So that sort of thing would be excellent. A James Pond collection would be very easily done. Again, it's something Blaze have got to look into. But also, as I say, there is a smidgen of indie coming in 2026. And what a fantastic idea it might be that the Biomenace remaster might appear. I'll leave you with those thoughts.
That is a tease. That is a tease, Derek. Oh, okay. That's mulling. It's sitting. I think for me, the Turrican collection is always going to be a big hit. That's a great idea, and probably a good time to do it as well. There's been some Turrican collections released, and yeah, I think now is the time. Let's bring it to Evercade. So I'd be going to be quite interested in that. I've not played Turrican for years, so this will be a really good fun way to reignite that Turrican flame within my belly. Prediction wise, I mean, I thought this would come this year, and I was wrong. So I'm just gonna throw it out there into the ether now. I would like a Bullfrog collection with theme park and theme hospital with mouse support. That is what I would like. That is what I would like. That is what I would long for. I would throw all of my money at that. That would be the absolute pinnacle for me. I could name that as cart of the year without it even being announced if that was to happen. So
guaranteed.
Yeah. So I would love a Bullfrog collection. And of course, just because every year it's got to be said, hasn't it? Simpsons Arcade. Just bring me the Simpsons Arcade. One game, one cart, 30 quid. I'll do it. Take my money. Take it all day long.
I'm with MI Tech as well with Hudderston, because I'd love to see some Bomberman carts.
Bomberman, yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Bomberman on
yeah,
VS as well, with 3 mates. 4-player Bomberman on your VS. That would be
Evermouse.
Evermouse, how do, yes. Right, let's give you all a last minute warning while we prepare for the second Wheel of Doom to win the second Super Pocket.
Prepare yourselves for the Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom. Please get into the chat. You can't see me, and we will get your name on the Wheel of Doom. Remember, you must just be in the UK, and this will be courtesy of Blaze Entertainment. So we'll give you another couple of seconds just in case somebody hasn't put their name in and would really like to be in there. Which one is this again, Blunners? My brain is just a leaky sponge bag. Data East. My brain is just awful.
John Cena special.
Yeah, it looks like a John Cena collection, doesn't it?
I still think it looks like Blippy.
Blippy, yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
We'll go with John
Blippy.
Cena because it's more topical. But,
Yeah. I don't know Blippy, mate. My kids are growing up.
Consider yourself lucky, Blanners.
Anyone who doesn't have a child aged between 0 and 4 probably doesn't know who Blippy is.
Yeah, I think I'm past the Blippy phase now, so it's fine. He's out of the house. We don't see it anymore. Thank goodness.
Yeah. I am also going to take this hat off because crikey blimey.
I know, it's really mine's already out of my head, but but no, there's been some brilliant. I said in the comments, there's been so many amazing games that have been thrown out there.
Yeah.
Like, Blaze, if you are, get in the comments and have a look in the live chat because there are so many. This fantastic. Some of these games that have been thrown about here.
Obsolete there coming in.
We love
with,
Killer Instinct, wouldn't we? Hey,
oh my
Killer
God,
Instinct. Get that on there. The arcade version. Yeah, no messing around. Not the N64. We don't want the Super Nintendo. We want the arcade versions because they are the definitive and the best versions.
That would be great. I'd love that. Yeah. What's a Blippy? A Blippy is a incredibly bright coloured, irritating grown-up who dances around and hangs children's ball pits. That's the easiest way to describe what a Blippy is. And somehow they're allowed
You're
to...
just jealous because you didn't think of it first. Hey, you just want to be in those ball pits.
Probably made a lot of money in it, yeah.
That first dude has made a lot of money out of it. Then, because this is going off on a tangent, there seemed to be a second Blippy. There was L Blippy, the guy who sort of looked like Blippy but wasn't quite. And yeah, the controversy was pretty bad as well. I'm pretty sure there was like a photo of him taking a number 2 on somebody's chest or something. But
what?
I know.
He sounds like something on a wanted poster. We're looking for L Blippy. Yeah,
L Blippy.
Oh, shitty.
And the second Blippy came in because they couldn't have they couldn't meet the public demand for live performances. So when Blippy was doing a tour, they could have this other guy come in, and children were like, "That's not Blippy." And now that guy is the only Blippy because the other guy took a dump on someone, and they can't have him.
Has he been CRP'd? Oh my god!
Anyhow,
I'm not sitting on his knee. Oh, that's it.
Can Blippy might be able to fix Cybernoid 2 obsolete? I'm not entirely sure, but there we go. Oh my god, Pob! Now that is a memory. That is something I've not thought of for a while. Pob just used to scream and spit on everything. I remember my parents would be like, "What the hell is this?" Who doesn't love Pob? Right.
I'm going to open up the wheel.
Open up the wheel before we descend into more madness than we already have. Okay, so this is for the chance to win the Data East Super Pocket, courtesy of Blaze Entertainment. So, Tim, without further ado, let's spin das wheel.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Exotic, wasn't it?
Happy
Here we go.
Christmas.
Here we go.
Toxon.
Oh, is it you? Is it you? Oh,
Dude, that was so close. How do you pronounce that? HX15?
Hicks 15. No.
I'm just going to go with Hicks. Hicks, congratulations. You have won a Data East Super Poche. If you could get in touch with us either through Instagram or Facebook or through the Gmail account, which is totalvideogamers@gmail.com, I believe, I hope. Yes, we'll get your name and details in there and we will get that sent out to you from Blaze. I'll hold fire before we dive into our next giveaway, just so I can see that your name is in there. Everybody stares at the chat, waiting for Hicks to come in. Waiting for Hicks to come in. There we go.
There it is.
Beautiful. Excellent stuff, buddy. Congratulations. Just get in touch with us on one of the various platforms. We will pass your name and address on to Blaze and we'll get that out to you ASAP, as the Americans like to say. So before we dive into the next topic, the wonderful Mr. Upton has a giveaway that he is bringing to the table, which is insanely generous. So Matt, I'll let you say what it is you're going to be parting with.
Yeah, I've been having such a good time playing this cart this year, so I think I bought one to give away, completely sealed, a Roadcraft DX sealed. I will send it all over the globe, whoever needs to. So even Crow can enter, and anybody else who's in the UK, in US or anywhere else, Canada, Australia, wherever you are, or UK, anybody enter this one. It's a global giveaway for Roadcraft DX. If you've already got it, then obviously don't. But great game.
Man, that is insanely generous. So this one is open to everyone in the globe. So anyone from around the world, you can win a copy of Roguecraft DX, courtesy of the wonderful Matthew Upton. So what is going to be Uptown Funk? Upton, yes. So Upton. Get into the chat. Upton Funk. That will get you onto the Wheel of Doom. So yes, please get into the chat the words Upton Funk and we will put you into the new Wheel of Doom. This is open to everyone in the world, which is madness. You could win a copy of Roguecraft DX. So
Flippy, that can be the next one.
Which one, sorry? Flippy
can be the next one we do, because we've still got one more giveaway, guys.
We do. So there we go. We'll move on to the next topic, and then we will come back to check on Upton Funk, and we'll see who is going to win their copy of Roguecraft DX. Oh, that's exciting. So I think this is going to be an interesting discussion, although I think I can feel what most people's pick is going to be. Cart of the year. This year has been I think it's been a good year for carts. So it's maybe not quite on board with 2024, but we have still had some absolutely superb collections and single games come through in 2025. So let's start with you, Blunners. What is your cart of the year?
All right. So before we went live, I did count how many games. If you go to every cart on the front, it tells you how many games are included. And so adding them all up, they have added 125 games this year. So that is nothing to be sniffed at, with 2 Giga carts, with Broken Sword and Tomb Raider Collection 2.
Three.
For me, sorry, 3. I got that wrong. Gremlin 2. I was missed out. Yes. So there's 3 they've added. Sorry, but looking at the carts here, Indie Heroes 4, I really quite enjoyed. Yeah, Broken Sword had its issues to begin with, but they ended up ironing them out. They finished the year with the rare collections and the Neo Geos 2 and 3, which Neo Geo 2 and 3 are very good as well. But for me, there is two absolute bangers that you have to pick between, and that is Roguecraft DX and Neo Geo Arcade 1. I feel them two carts, they came out both at the same time. They're both absolute like bangers. But there's some great, but don't sniff at 2 and 3 are very good as well. But for me, it's just because we've had the guys on, we spoke to them first. It was live. You can get your questions in. They're not all predetermined. You said it to them live and straight. And that is the guys at Badger Punch Games. For me, Roguecraft DX has got to be the cart of this year. Thank you.
Good pick. Very good pick. And I think most people would agree with you as well. So I will come back to Tim because he is furiously Wheel of Dooming as we speak. So Matt, what has been your cart of the year?
Well, I'm already giving it away, but I will give you a top 5. Fifth for me, Neo Geo Arcade 1. I bought it, really enjoyed it. I've got the Neo Geo Super Pocket as well. So like I said the other day, 20 Neo Geo games for me is enough. I'm probably not going to go in for Arcade 2 or 3. Fourth, Andy, you're not quite on your own. It might be your best one, but for me, fourth is the Broken Sword. Again, I love those games. Again, feel kind of grown up. I actually quite like the Giga carts. Third, Gremlin 2. As I said, Hogs of War, Loaded. I really enjoy Loaded as well. Second, Indie Heroes 4. Got a lot of stick, but like Stone Cold Jane Austen, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What else did we have? Socko Banana.
Yeah,
Block Dropping,
really
Block
enjoyed
Dropping
that.
was really good. Ilmore but Bay, really good. I enjoyed that. Murtop, obviously, for arcade if you've got an Alpha.
That old Derek got over.
Great. And then, like I said, this is my one, the Roguecraft DX. I think put so many hours into it, completed it with the Warrior and the Rogue. Haven't completed it with the Wizard yet, but that is,
also the update that was added. They listened to the fact they listened to us.
Again, I was pretty
updated it,
critical. Yeah, pretty critical of it not having that kind of suspend state, and they came through. They put it on, and actually I've been able to. It's made me want to play it more because I know that if I need to stop because I haven't got 2 hours dead or 2 or 3 hours in a row to play it, I can pause it, come back to it the next day, come back to it in an hour's time, play it again. It does not, it does not jeopardize that whole roguelike, and it still feels you're on the last level and you're legging it away from enemies that can kind of one punch you and all of that sort of stuff. So really, really good game. But for me, I'm not the biggest arcade guy, but I did like Neo Geo. Neo Geo 1 was decent.
Beautiful. Nick, what was your cart of the year?
Starting with honourable mentions, has to be Taito collections. Neo Geo, also fantastic to have like Neo Geo on board. But I'm going to join the club, guys. Roguecraft DX, best cart of the year.
Yeah, I can feel this being a straight sweep. If I'm honest, I can feel it coming. Derek, what was your cart of the year?
Well, it was wonderful to hear what other people's have been so far. And a massive pat on the back to myself for Martop and, of course, Roguecraft. Once again, I win out. Every year it seems to be, doesn't it? Absolutely outstanding. And yet this year, again, the Golden Globe to myself. So thank you. And also a massive, massive thank you to the developers of Roguecraft. I love them greatly. They're fantastic people. And it's lovely to see how much their game has touched everybody. And it's the same with Martop. It's just fantastic. And especially you can scan that QR code and get yourself into the high scores with everybody else. You know, I just think that's fantastic. We haven't got that kind of option with Evercade, or it's not used enough. It would have been a fantastic idea to have added to the arcade collections, actually. So we could have joined some of the other leaderboards that are online. But yeah, that's a really special option there to use for Martop. As for myself, yeah, it's been a bumper year here for cartridges. It really has. I mean,
Oh no!
Oh no, he's gone mid.
Oh, Derek.
Taito,
Just Derek.
What he went for.
Was he killed by the bell?
Who's-
Was it the bell that came in that killed him off?
It was.
It was.
Sodding Bell. We'll come back to Derek and we'll find out exactly what his.
been a massive title, especially if things like New Zealand story.
We're getting snippets.
They are.
It seems to be
getting
Taito,
snippets.
New Zealand story. There's some definitely some decent stuff.
Here we
like,
go.
Again,
Derek's-
Operation Wolf. You know, especially the mouse support. A lot of people have been saying, you know, with mouse, a lot better than obviously trying to use a D-pad to control the little thing around.
Yep.
Blast things away with your mouse on that.
Yep. So, Tim, have you had a favorite cart this year, or a particular cart that's caught your attention more this year?
I suppose I'm going to go with the Roadcraft as well. Like I said, still don't actually have it yet, but I've had so many good things. I do definitely want to get it. But I've been holding out hope that I'm going to get it for Christmas or birthday, I think. So I was just sort of waiting for the right time to get it. It had a nice little price cut on Black Friday. I was like, too close to present season. So I did kind of give my wife a list of carts that I don't have yet that I'd like. So I may get it, I may not. So I like to be surprised at Christmas. I said, right, one of these carts, but any one of these. So we'll see which one I end up with.
Excellent. And before I dive onto my cart of the year, Derek, you're back in the room with us. We were with you all the way up to Taito.
Yeah.
Oh, now we can't hear you. We can see you.
I think he's only on a 9K modem, I think.
Ah.
This is.
Or somebody else in the house has picked up the telephone and cut him off.
Do you know, that used to be the most annoying thing in the world when you'd be online.
On the
and all of a
internet.
Yeah. Get off. Yeah, please get off the phone.
Halfway through, downloaded one photo.
Yeah. I'm in a
Sorry.
Yahoo chat room. Good old Yahoo chat rooms. We'll hold fire while Derek.
Think about music, because now if you want to hear a music track, you can go on like Spotify or whatever and find the track you want to hit play done. Back then, it used to be if you wanted some music, you'd start downloading it and go to bed, and then in the morning it might be done.
Yes. Yes. And the amount of my friends that would leave their computers on for the entire weekend so they could download an episode of a TV show or a movie if they had, a gig of data. Oh, is Derek with us?
There, is that back now?
Ah, here he is.
Yeah,
Yes.
go on, Dad.
It's a Christmas miracle. We were with you all the
that's
way
all
to
right then.
Taito,
Yep.
mate.
Yeah, well, I've recently started watching Series 2 of Tomb Raider over on Netflix. And that made me rethink about, obviously, the remasters on Evercade. And obviously, we did get that second collection. So, that's definitely a highlight there in the top 5. Obviously, I want to do a massive shout out to Broken Sword. Again, with those mouse controls, it's a given that anybody can literally pick up and play and enjoy those games. So that's massive. But obviously, I wouldn't be going anywhere without obviously a big, huge shout out to Martop and, of course, Roadcraft, because they were really the stars of the show this year. Undoubtedly. Don't get me wrong, there were some other good arcade collections, as I say, and I know Neo Geo went down massively with fans, and I can see why. As I say, I played it extensively years ago. So, I'm really, really pleased for them. And of course, the Rare Collection, I think, was really special, especially if you enjoy things like Battletoads. I appreciate the Spectrum games are a little bit niche, but nonetheless, though, I really enjoyed Spectrum games years ago, and obviously there's far better to showcase than what's on there, but it's a start, it's a push in the right direction.
I
So
think
yeah,
it's
for me,
breaking the
it's
seal,
definitely,
isn't it, Ray?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you've got to do. It's like the Amstrad. You're going to have a slow pickings to start with until you can get some of those wonderful Amstrad games on there. But we may have to wait a little bit. But it's an angle Blaze really need to be working with, especially with Alan Sugar. A few years back, I took the issue up with him and tried to sort of wrestle it. He was starting a museum for the Amstrad, and he's pretty open. He's open to the idea. He's not trying to close it down. He's a businessman. He wants to do business. So, if Blaze are willing to step up and be serious, then that's what he is. He's a serious businessman. He doesn't want to be played about. So it's very, very important that they go in there headstrong. They know what they want. They know the price they're happy to pay, and they bring us those brilliant, brilliant games. But for now, yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% happy with 2026. Yes, it's not the Duke Nukem year, unfortunately, but I don't think anything ever will. Every console's got what I call a Trump year, and I think that was theirs. But nonetheless, with Roadcraft and Martop, I'm happy enough.
It's been a good year for sure. So for me, I think it comes down to two carts, and in second place, it's going to be Neo Geo Arcade 1. Really still place, loving it. Second place, yeah, still loving it, still playing it a lot, and getting to explore all those Neo Geo games that I never got to really play at all because I never had a Neo Geo growing up. Don't know anyone that did. But as with everybody, cart of the year for me, without a doubt, Roadcraft. Absolutely phenomenal. I agree with Colm's comment earlier where he said he felt like it was a really special moment, and I agree. It's really great when you get a game of this sort of quality and the people that make it are also really quite lovely people. It just makes everything taste so much nicer. You've got, Badger Punch Studios, who are an incredibly hardworking studio. They're an indie studio, and they've put out a game that is just an absolute belter. So, yeah, cart of the year without a doubt for me, Roadcraft DX. So
it's like what we said before. It's like what we said. It's like it feels like it's like an exclusive. Like this game is exclusive for the Evercade. And do you know what we've spoke about before? And Derek tried his best. Fucking big box version of this, man. Like a big box limited edition version of this game. That would have definitely been only fucking place you get it is Evercade. You can't get that shit anywhere else. You want that, you come to Evercade. And that's the kind of attitude I like Evercade's got to have. Do you know what I mean? Like an independent indie developer, an absolute banger of a game, listens to the community and brings in save states. By far game of the year, but to make it better, where's that big box version that you can only get that limited edition version on the Evercade? Nowhere else, only on here. So yeah, brilliant game. Just missed what you could have really had a banger there. And I know Derek tried his best. But they just weren't. I
did. Honestly, I tried to move heaven and earth. I could see the big box being a success. Pack it with a map, and maybe even pack it with one of three different characters. So like the wizard, the rogue, the barbarian, and maybe if you want all three, you've got to buy it 3 times. I don't know, but you see what I mean? You could have done some real wonders there with business, and also, as I say, they achieved a lot more. We could have given more money to Badger Punch for them to develop even more games. I mean, obviously they're now putting Roadcraft on things like Steam. They're doing a fantastic Switch version at the moment, which is a lot bigger again than the DX version, and some new characters and things. So there's a lot coming from their direction. And obviously, whatever their newest game will be, I'd love to see that on the platform too. So they know I'm going to be close on their coattails once I've seen it. But that big box was an instant. Come on. I mean, the Amiga ones have almost sold through now. You can't get one for love nor money. There's literally got a handful left, and then that's it. So Evercade would have been your only place to pick that up. And I think that would have brought people to us.
Yeah. Well, let's hope. Let's hope in the new year, because it's not a big box version, but I do really like the Full Void special edition.
Yeah.
It's it's just a couple of extra little knickknacks, but it's nice.
Yeah.
But
You
also
know,
the
only
blue
get it on
cart as
Evercade,
well.
mate.
You could
Ah,
have got an
yeah.
orange cart. You know, maybe they could have done an orange one or a green
Green.
slimy.
Yeah.
Green
Yeah.
slime.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm a big fan of that blue cart. It's
Mm.
it's I mean, it's in my VS at the moment, but yeah, it's just something different, isn't it? Something different.
Yeah, look at
Just
that.
a
That
little
is
bit.
sick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just nice.
That looks so
It's just
good.
nice. Yeah, all in. So yeah, let's hope we get some special editions in the new year. That would be fantastic. So, okay, Tim, cart of
Uptown
the.
Funk,
Oh no, we've
yeah.
done Tim, haven't we? Sorry, dude. My
Yeah.
brain. I've told you
Uptown
before.
Funk.
If I actually used my head, I think I would be lethal. I could be Jason Bourne if I really tried hard, but I'm just not there. Anyhow, Wheel of Doom. Let's do the Wheel of Doom. So this is for our very own Upton Funk. This is to win a copy
Worldwide.
of Cart of the Year by unanimous decision, which is Rowcraft DX. So this is worldwide, wide,
Exclusive.
prestige worldwide. Do it. All right, go. Who's it going to? Hope you are in the chat. Congratulations,
Crypto Coffee.
You have won a copy of Rowcraft DX. Let us hold a le moment while we await for. Oh, there we go. There we go. Crypto Coffee. Upton Funk can give you. Yeah.
I'm giving it to you, Crypto Coffee.
So,
there we are.
If you can get in touch with us and let us know your name, address, and country, that way we know where it's going. We can pass all those details on to Matt for you, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. We have one more giveaway. Blunners.
A lot of giveaways tonight.
There's a lot of it's Christmas. It's the spirit of giving. So before we dive into our last topic of the evening, I will let you, Blunners, divulge our giveaway, which is coming from the TVG channel.
Yeah, so as there's already been 2 carts that have been announced for next year, us at TVG, we use all your membership stuff that you give, and we're giving it straight back to you guys. So this will only be for UK because it's easier for me to send it out because I'm still having issues of trying to send out one of our ones to Ireland. But you can have a choice out of the 2 new carts that we will pre-order for you. So you should hopefully get it day one. We will use that Prime membership we've got, so you'll get it on the day. So that is either the Taito Arcade 3 or the Turrican collection. It is up to you. You just need to let us know. But don't forget the comment of the show is Blippy. We want to know Blippy. So put Blippy in the chat. UK only, please. And we will be giving you can let us know what your choice will be. So yeah, get it in chat now.
BLIPPI. Blippy. Fucking, that's going to be in my head forever.
God, I
Jesus
don't know that,
Christ.
but yeah.
2 Blippies, 1 cup. Yeah. Hashtag Blippy for anyone in the UK.
I know
And,
it's not looking good. My web browser's gone really slow. I can't type in the names, and they're coming in through thick and fast.
That's all right. We have time. We have time. Time is on our side.
It's woken up. It's woken up.
Okay. So if in between putting in Blippy into the chat, you also have a question that you would like to ask anyone on the panel or someone specific like Derek, I think it is time to roll VT for our final topic of the evening.
Do you have a question? Well, now's your chance. It's time to ask Derek.
It is time for Dear Derek. So if you do have a question, feel free to throw it into the chat. We have a couple ready to go. So let us dive in. Let's go with Patterson Brown as our first one, which is, Dear Derek, I heard you. Hidden game February, Taito, but which one? Are you able to throw some light into this comment?
Well, it'd be a crazy thing to have 3 collections and not actually have a combination, say 1 and 3. Would they hide a game as big as those on it? No, I think that would be a fatal error. Those would sell a cartridge on its own. But it's not to say there's not a hidden game, but you'll just have to find out in February.
Exciting. So, next comment from Obsolete Worlds. Dear Derek, was any explanation given for why the blue side of the rare card had new cover art and still mostly featured the console games?
No, it wasn't actually. I did quiz Blaze over this. It was one of the very first things I actually asked them regarding, actually, as soon as I knew there was going to be a blue side. But unfortunately, they never actually gave me a straight answer. So unfortunately, I'm just as much in the dark as you on it.
Okay, interesting.
Seemed like a missed opportunity, didn't it?
Yeah,
You have
absolutely.
the red side for the console, predominantly console, and the blue side for the predominantly.
It's a few clicks on the computer. They could have easily done it, but you know, it comes down to laziness, basically, I think.
So, next question from a long-time supporter, Mr. Skippins, and that is, if we were to get a Namco arcade cart, wouldn't that be a dream? Could we see Ace Driver on the Evercade?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Namco carts in the future is certainly not off the table. In fact, you know, as I say, it very much is. So, yeah, I mean, Ace Driver, I don't think anybody would say no to that. Namco's got some fantastic driving games. So, yeah, you've only just got to look at some of them. I mean, a Ridge Racer collection would be absolutely awesome, wouldn't it? Let's face it. I mean, something like that, again, would sell units. It really would. You could stick Pac-Man on there, but let's face it, you can play that on just about every platform anyway. So perhaps one just for nostalgic value, perhaps a rarer one like Pac Junior or something. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, we want some of these better Namco games coming on there, and yeah, I'm sure it would help people gravitate towards the platform.
Oh, I'm just thinking now in my mind, a Namco collection with a redone VS, and the front of the VS just looks like the back of the car on the front cover for Ridge Racer. Just having Namco across the side. Oh dear. That would have to be another purchase for me. And I've specified that I'm only going to have one of each for the Evercade stuff. But I think I'd have to dive in on that. Oh, a Ridge Racer collection. Damn it, Derek! Stop saying stuff like that. Next question from Colm, which is, Dear Derek, are we too negative about Evercade?
Well, the way I look at it is, I'm their biggest fan, but that also makes me the harshest critic, because I can see what I would like the platform to become. And when those things don't happen, like we've just had the highlight of the month, I mean, fans weren't consulted, they changed it. It's been a very bad format for the year. Do I feel it's damaged the console? Absolutely. I know loads of people that have moved away from the platform as a direct result. So it's understanding your community, it's listening, and perhaps giving them a chance to answer a question and see if they want the format changed. I know, or perhaps giving a genuine reason as to why you might want to change that platform. It was an instant goal that you go with Home Computer Heroes after Indie Heroes, maybe oscillating it between years. But the last thing you want to do is keep sticking old games on cartridges, hoping you're going to shift one or two from fun stock just to, you know, clear your back stocks. So, yeah, it's very important. But as I say, with the thing with community, you've got us here. Listen to us. Yeah? Take it on board. Do I feel that sometimes we are overly critical? it's a good thing. You want that kind of feedback in business. If everybody just constantly blows smoke to you, it's never going to solve anything. So what you want to do is you want to hear those negative bits, and then you want to help tweak things. Think about it. With Roadcraft, the lads heard there wasn't a save. And what did they do? They gave us the coffee break option. Yeah. Now, it wasn't us being overly negative about it. It's, if anything, it's trying to critique it and trying to help them. So in future games, when they make them, they'll perhaps think of adding that option straight away rather than us having to wait. But they don't see it as a negative thing. They actually saw it as a very positive thing and wanted to help us. So hopefully Blaze takes the same approach when it hears us. You know, it's the same with the Rare thing. It wouldn't have taken very much to have done a nice Spectrum picture on the back. Next time, perhaps now they've heard how people feel about it, they might change that. So, yeah, I don't think it myself as ever being overly negative, but at the same time, I want to try and help the platform. I want to make it better and bigger for us. And that way we can get the larger licenses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Derek.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
well put. Let's go to a couple more, and then we will dive in to the giveaway. I think we've just answered this question here. Dear Derek, was it Blaze or Badger Punch that implemented the suspend state? I think it's a mixture of the two by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Badger Punch got to work on it and got that onto the platform. So, you know, it's the same with the guy from Cathedral. He was working on the thing, obviously, to try and get it going on the Super Pocket. So, yeah, they go back to the actual in-house developers and get them to usually come up with those type of things.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to Toxo here. Dear panel, if we only got one new emulated system next year, which one would you like to see? Blunners, what would yours be?
Bastard, I wasn't ready. Well, quickly thinking about it, I would like to see some new, like, I think there's going to be new hardware which will implement both analog. So I'm hoping we get some Nintendo 64, like more Nintendo 64 stuff. I know we've only had the one Glover, which is a 64, but I would say with Rare now on board, that Rare 64 catalog is an absolute banger. So fingers crossed we can get a massive title from them.
Mm-hmm.
System seller, should we say?
Yeah. Tim, what would be your console choice?
Well, it would probably be not be a massively popular one, but for me, I'd really like to see some Acorn games. So I had the Archimedes, and there's some. No, that was a BBC Micro. Yeah, maybe BBC Micro get some tanks on there. But yeah, the Archimedes had like some of the games I've sort of thrown at Blunners to try for his Evercade wish list, like Mad Professor Moriarty.
Mad Professor Moriarty. That's actually all right.
There's a really good game there called Serpents that I love. There's a game, I can't remember what it's called. There's one which is like, I think it's like 2067 BC, where you fly around as a pterodactyl doing stuff. That's really fun. But yeah, obviously, I don't know if that's going to push carts because a lot of people might not have heard of many of these games. But for me, that would just be a personal highlight because that was the system I had as a kid. One of the first systems I had when I first got into gaming was an Acorn.
Nice. Matt, what would yours be?
I reckon I would want to go for something that's really hard to get nowadays. So let's go for like 32X. And then make it it's separate. Is it a separate system? But to even just buy the add-on is hundreds of pounds, and then to then find games for it is hundreds of pounds. So let's get some of those 32X games, and we can all then play them because we didn't, back in the day, and we can't collect them now. Well, unless you're loaded like Triangle Face, but we can't. So let's have some 32X maybe.
It's mad, isn't it, to think that the 32X sold poorly because it was just not considered great, and now you can't buy it because it's so expensive. It's just it still baffles me. Nick, if we could get one system emulated, which one would you go for?
I know we touched on it. I'd love a specky only cart. An Amstrad, like we were saying earlier in the show. Do you know the one I'd really like to see, guys? And I'm going to go totally off the wall here. And we've kind of done it with like Broken Sword. But what about something like a LucasArts or a PC point and click
Yeah.
collection.
Yeah,
Mm,
that'd be brilliant.
Yep.
All
Possibly
functional,
just totally off the wall.
if it's still Sky.
I could be on board with that without too many problems.
Monkey Island and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Fate of Atlantis, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Derek, if you could go for one system, no one has said the system that I'm still holding on to yet. So this is where Derek comes in and ruins me. Derek, what system would you have?
Well, just to say, obviously, the 32X idea was a great idea. And the new latest Mortal Kombat collection that came out, obviously, you've got the Mortal Kombat 32X versions on there. So, it's totally emulatable. I've played it and thoroughly enjoyed it so far. I haven't experienced any glitches or things like that. So, yeah, I mean, that's my first sort of taste of 32X emulation. And I must admit, I'm really enjoying it. So that's totally an option. As I say, I love to hear about the Spectrum there and the Amstrad ideas, because I'm such a massive fan of those computers. At the moment, the people that have done the C64 Mini don't seem to have touched the Amstrad, but also they don't seem to have touched the Commodore 16+4. And, that I think is another avenue that Blaze could perhaps go down. But ultimately, if you want to sell a lot of cartridges, if you want to appeal like they do, they want to crack America next year. If you want to appeal to that, you need the Pico 8 emulator with Celeste on it. And I guarantee you, won't be able to keep up with demand. Do it in a nice big box shaped like a mountain. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, people would absolutely lap that up. They really, really would. And honestly, I think that would introduce Blaze to the US tenfold.
It's a good shout.
It's a
really good shout. For me, I would really like them to emulate, and I'm going to say this system purely because I don't have it. I see a lot of people talking about it. A lot of people in America talk about it as well. And I just think it would be interesting. I think there's a big library of games for this system. I would like to see some PC Engine, because I don't know much about the PC Engine at all. I would love to get into PC Engine, but I am not about to buy one anytime soon because they are expensive. So I would love to see some PC Engine come to Evercade, just because I selfishly want to experience it without paying those high prices. So there we go. That's my... Go on, Tim.
I think, I was going to say, I think that's the kind of the way they want to go, because we're talking about systems here which we don't have, that are expensive or hard to get hold of, and that makes the games on the cart a good purchase. Whereas, as nice as it is, we're getting some PS1 games, and they've chosen some good ones. Like we talked about Hogs of War earlier, that's a really good one to get on there. But I don't think there's a high demand for lots of PS1 games, because the PS1 is typically easy to get hold of, and a lot of the games are easy to get hold of. And there's lots of other ways of playing them. Whereas if you had like PC Engine, if you had 32X, it'd be a lot more to pick up, because you're not going to get it any other way.
Yeah, intriguing. So let's pick another couple of questions, and then we will go to the last giveaway. Let's go to Peter here. So, dear Derek, do you think we will ever get some decent accessories, such as branded Evercade mouse or an arcade joystick?
Again, we've been calling for this for years, as I say, especially the arcade joystick. And obviously, I think they should do the Ever mouse. It would be so easy to do a Bullfrog collection with a pack-in Ever mouse. And I'll tell you what, again, people would just grab it up. Even people that don't have an Evercade that would just want one for their collection. If you get the packaging right, people love that in a glass cabinet. I think they really, really go for that on the Bullfrog collection. You could even make the mouse look like a Bullfrog. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could color it. It would look fantastic, a little green mouse. Yeah, people would love that with a couple of eyes on it for the frog. Yeah, I mean, Blaze have just got to think outside the box. People are hungry for this. So, rather than give them a couple more Super Pockets next year, why not focus on a couple of decent bits of hardware, a decent in-house Evercade arcade joystick that Player 2 can have with the Alpha, or you can plug it into your Versus. It would be outstanding, honestly. I would absolutely lap it up. I'd be first to order. So, yeah, I'd love to see Blaze do that, and hopefully they've been listening.
Yeah, I hear you tenfold with the mouse. Man, an Ever mouse with a Bullfrog collection. Take my money. The meme, the Fry meme, there it is. I'm throwing it at you. That will... Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. One more question before I just go off the wall on Evermouse and everything that comes along with that.
Hey, Ryan's in the house.
Hey, Ryan.
Rest in peace.
Ryan, sorry, buddy. Yes, mate. Absolutely wonderful to see you, my friend. Absolutely wonderful to see you. Let's go with last question. Last question. Got a few here. Okay, here we go. One from Gene. Dear Derek, why isn't Turrican a blue cart?
It's a mixture of games. So obviously you have got the Amiga versions on there, but you've also got the Super Nintendo Super Turrican and the Mega Drive version Mega Turrican. So as a result of that, obviously it's a bit like Rare. It's a bit of a mixed bag, but it's not to say there isn't a reversible cover on it. So yeah, you've only got till February to wait and see.
Exciting. Right. Let us henceforth to the wheel of oh yeah, good point actually, Tim. You put in the chat there, Ryan. If you have some Christmas cracker jokes and you fancy throwing one in the chat, please do.
Chuck 'em
It's
in the
not,
chat.
yeah, it's not the same.
How about doing us a Happy New Year shout out video? Come on, Ryan.
Oh yeah,
you know you want.
Could you film it within the next couple of minutes and
I have
send
asked
it
him
over?
for one already, guys. I asked him for one 2 times.
Come on,
actually.
Ryan, or I'll post you in television 1 and 2 for Christmas. There's still time for it to get there.
Right. Wheel of Doom.
Prepare yourselves for the Wheel of Doom.
Here we go. So this was hashtag Blippy. This was to win a cart of your choice that we will pre-order for you that are coming. So, Tim, push the button.
Oh, Gene Jake.
There's Gene.
Hey.
Love you, Joe. Well done.
Gene, there we go, my friend. You know how to get in touch with us. So get in touch with us with your pick of the carts that you would like us to pre-order for you, and we will get it pre-ordered and sent out to you ASAP. There we go.
It's done.
That's it. I was just checking. There is one more giveaway that is going to be for America only. And that is going to be courtesy of, is it Danielle? Is that their name?
Danielle. We'll put
So
that
Danielle,
Which one, Danielle?
big supporter of the channel, big supporter of TVG in general. So yes, we will figure out with Danielle where she's going to host that giveaway, and giving away. What is she giving away?
Is it Thalamus?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Excellent.
Which is a very nice collection. So yeah, there we go. We will let you all know and work with Danielle to get that to you as soon as possible.
Gene Joke says he wants a respin.
A respin. Has he? Is that what he's put in the chat? Have we closed the wheel, Tim?
No, I can reshare. I'm not
reshare.
It says he's already pre-ordered them.
There you go.
He's only joking around.
That's very generous there. That's very generous. Merry Christmas.
Well, no problem.
Well, you don't get this anywhere else. I don't know any other live podcast that gives away so much stuff for free. No one else does. No one else is doing it, boys.
Here we go.
Oh,
right, he's clicked it now. He's clicked it now.
Ready.
Always counts.
Santa Claus
Handmade
name.
monk. Ding.
Handmade monk.
You're in the house.
Look at that. Handmade monk. Hopefully you will be in the chat still, and we can figure out which cart you want us to pre-order, and we will get that done for you. So generous of you, Gene, to respin, and you were on the wheel, Vernon. Don't you worry, my friend. So Handmade monk, please be in the chat, because that makes our life a lot easier. Where are we at? Someone says spots Handmade monk, just yell monk at me, and as we prepare to do all the sign-offs and all the other good stuff that's got to be done. So, oh, there we go. Handmade Monk, brilliant. Thank you, chaps. Wonderful, wonderful. Get in touch with us via Insta-spam or Facebook or totalvideogamers@gmail.com, and we will place that order for you. All that's left to say is thank you so much to our wonderful guests, Nick Tyrrell, Matt Upton, for joining us for the Christmas special. It's been wonderful to do so many Total Evercades with you this year, both of you chaps. And hopefully in the new year we'll be able to do many, many more as well. So thank you both for joining us.
The last time is now. Merry Christmas, guys.
Whee! Thank you. Also, the man, the myth, the legend, Derek Sir Top Hat. Always wonderful to be doing the show with you. For anyone that is not on X, on the Pulse, you need to go and follow Sir Top and Hat. That is where you will get all of your news and everything as it comes in thick and fast. So please make sure you're there. Please make sure you go and follow Nick Tyrrell on the Nick Tyrrell Network. We'll get that all linked in the descriptions for everybody. Go give him a sub. And just be nice to Matt. I don't think he's got a channel, so just say nice things to Matt.
Come into the hangout and say hello.
Yeah. Say nice things to Matt. He's a wonderful chap. So yes, as always, if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because that helps us out an absolute ton. Believe it or not, it does. Do give that thumbs up, a cheeky push as well, because that pushes the video around the wonderful elusive YouTube algorithm, lets a few more people see the video as well. If you want to go that extra mile and you want to become a channel member, it is £1 British, and all the money that we make from that goes back into the channel to buy prizes and do all sorts of other giveaways that we can do for you guys. So we absolutely love every single person who's a subscriber or a channel member or any other way that you support us. This has been a wonderful year for Total Video Gamers. We've had a rebrand, we've had new shows, we've had all sorts of stuff happen this year, and it's been a busy year, and we have a lot of plans for 2026, even more stuff coming out. We want to have more ways to involve as many people within the channel as possible. So hopefully everybody has a delightful Christmas and a wonderful new year, and we will see you all very soon. Blunders looks like he's about to say something.
Yeah, I just want to say one more thing, because Ryan isn't on here. Before we go, what does Santa help us learn in school? The alphabet.
The alphabet. Yes, we love it.